The Plymouth Phil has launched a program called Lunch and Listen, where players from the Plymouth Phil provide music and lunch to the senior community. We met up with the Phil at a recent performance at Cherry Hill to talk about the goals and benefits of this program.
The Phil is we've been around for 103 seasons. We're made up of all professional musicians that earn their living through music.
They're people who come from a variety of different performing related backgrounds, but all of us are professional musicians.
Lunch and Listen is a new program that we've just instituted at the Phil that's aimed at senior audiences. We bring a ensemble, and we include lunch because we feel that the socialization part of it, the opportunity for the residents of the senior housing to talk to one another and have lunch is just as important as the music. So the music is the reason to bring everybody together.
It enriches seniors' lives in multiple ways. First, we're happy to get on board with this because we find that some of the seniors that live in housing can be a little bit more socially isolated than some others that are still driving, are attending events on their own behalf. So we felt like bringing the event to them at the center where they're living would actually create more of a draw, decrease that social isolation, and empower them a little bit more. They absolutely enjoy the program.
Well, there are several partners involved in putting together these programs. The main funders are the Glick family, who also fund other programs at the Plymouth Philharmonic, and to whom we're incredibly grateful. Also the Council on Aging, and there are several other partners involved as well. It takes the resources to pay the musicians. It takes the resources to provide lunch for the audience members. It takes sort of the personnel resources to organize everything, to communicate with the residents and the different partners in the project. And it takes the personal resources of the musicians to organize the program. So I've selected all the music and built an interesting program around it. We all rehearse on our own, practice our own instruments, and then come together as a group and rehearse so that when we perform, it's at the highest level possible.
We will be expanding this program. The two biggest senior housing units in Plymouth are the Cherry Hill and the High Cliff on Stafford Avenue. And they are the two with the biggest community rooms, but we invite residents of the other housing units to come as well.
For them to take the interest in the senior population, it speaks volumes, I think, of where they're willing to go for the community. I know they've focused on programs on working with children in the past.
The new program in the education department is the Link Up program, which is a program that was designed by Carnegie Hall, and it means that we'll be in the Plymouth and other area schools every year as opposed to every other year. And this program is a hands-on program where they learn different pieces throughout the school year. And at the end of the year, they will be performing that with the orchestra from their seats in the audience at Memorial Hall. What I like best at the concerts is at the end of the concert, when I stand out in the hallway and I see everybody leaving and just see the joy on their faces and know that I played a part in bringing people together through music.